this thing on? Oh,
Why are you British?
I don't know, because that's what she was, wasn't she?
Huh?
The fairy godmother. She was British, wasn't she?
Was she?
I don't remember. In Shrek? I think she was British. I could be wrong. She just sounded like it. She sounded like it when she said that. So. This is how she said it.
Yeah.
You can hear me good?
Yeah.
Hooray! Okay, so what was the problem with the last live? It's scheduled for tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow at 12 a.m.
You've been having problems.
I really am.
Mm-hmm.
They just switch up.
Switch up on you. Okay, so, oh my gosh, I'm tired, but I am here. Can we turn that down? The heat? The little fan thingy? What is that? Heat fan? I don't even know what it's on right now. I don't have any energy.
Heat was on low, so pretty low.
That's low?
Yeah. Well, it's all day, so it's probably accumulated all the heat.
What is that? What level is that?
Low.
Lolo. That's Lolo?
Yeah. Like I put the heat on low, and I put the actual like how high the key is on low.
Anyway, I'm here. I'm here. Look, I'm peeling off the clear stuff on my nails. It's I don't know what it is. It's just clear stuff. It's not even important. So I'm sad I have no tea. And my tea maker's down. She's laying next to me. What happened, Gubby?
Huh?
Nothing. Are you gonna watch and make sure?
Yeah.
I'm good. Okay, I'm procrastinating because I don't know. I'm tired. I don't want to be here. I just washed my hair like 2 hours ago. So if she looks crazy, I'm black. So my hair is gonna do what she does. I don't put heat on my hair. I did last month just to do a length check, but I did the length check without recording the length check. So I was like, now I have to do it again. Probably soon, if not tomorrow. But typically what I do with my natural hair is I'll just put oil, braid it into the 4 Felicia braids, put my bonnet on, and then let her do her thing. And I would go in there, put more oil, I'll finger detangle my hair. My hair is pretty soft, so I don't have to worry about it being like super rough or anything. It's really soft. I have really soft hair. We call it baby doll hair. It's really soft. So I just finger detangle my hair. It doesn't get nappy and stuff like that. It doesn't do that. And it curls pretty easy. Just put a little bit of, what I bought this month was avocado. No, not avocado. Aloe vera butter. I bought that. But I also want to do a mask on my hair this month. I want to do a mask. I want to do an avocado and aloe vera mask. Interesting enough, I have both of those items in the house, so I want to do a mask when it's time. Just, I don't know, just to try it. I've never tried it. I have an addiction to trying things, especially when it's new and it's like something I've never done before and it's healthier option. I don't wash my hair with chemicals. I don't use raggedy shampoos. I don't do all that. I wash my hair with clay, Rasul clay. And then I use apple cider vinegar to get the shine back in it. That's my wash. The Rasul clay is like shampoo, I guess. All it does is detox my hair. And then the apple cider vinegar with essential oils will bring the shine back. The essential oils because I can't stand the smell of apple cider vinegar. So the essential oils just help the smell. I put like a nice little fragrance on it, and then that brings the shine back. And then I just moisturize with like oils and butters and whatever, and then keep my braids in. I keep this braided. I do the Felicia braids or whatever. So it's been 2 hours since I washed my hair because I got lazy today, and it's not enough time for it to stretch. So I just took it out of the Felicia braids, put it up in a bun. Because what I do when I wash my hair, I put it in a t-shirt. I wrap my hair in an actual t-shirt, and then I just leave it. Sorry, King's really loud. King already really loud. They're having dinner. I do several oil treatments to my hair to get it to be soft and fluffy and shiny. And I just keep in the Felicia braids until it's done. About 3 to 4 days, it should be, really be bouncy and soft and pretty. But I didn't get a chance to do that, obviously, because I'm here. So I was told I need to go live. I also sleep with sometimes I sleep with my bonnet. Mostly I sleep with my silk pillow slip, which I gotta wash this thing. I sleep with my silk pillow slip, or I just switch it out. I can switch it out. I have another one. Uh, that's to keep my hair from whatever. Y'all know. If you're black, you know. We sleep with the bonnets and the silk pillow slips and the oils and the butters and all the natural hair stuff. Whatever. You know. You know. So, but I'm crazy because I'll be in there doing my hair and be moisturizing my nails with the oils too. Like, yeah, look, get all you can, right? So, what happened this week? I bought myself a pair of ballet flats. That's what I did. I invested in a leather pair of ballet flats. Now, I love ballet flats because they're super cute and super comfy, but I can't seem to get myself into loafers. I just can't. Leah, my daughter, has loafers, and she's 24. She has loafers, and I'm just like, they look so cute on her because she knows how to style them right. I'm afraid I do not know how to style loafers. I don't know how to do it. I did not pick a brand. Excuse me. I did not pick a brand of of ballet flats. I was gonna go with the Margot's, but then I looked at them like, here's another brand. That's just like, look at me, I'm a brand. Look at me, I can afford brands. And I was like, it just made me feel sick. Like, I don't know why. I have this. I don't want to say disdain. I have this. I don't like when somebody's fully covered in brands because it seems a little. It makes you look cheap. I don't care what nobody says. You can get mad at me if you want to. If you're wearing like Louis Vuitton bag and red bottom shoes and the Philippe Patek watch and all that, you're wearing bespoke. I'm like, it's just too much. You do too much, and it just makes you seem. What's the word I'm looking for? Spirit. Ostentatious. Braggadocious. That's the word I'm looking for. Braggadocious. I'm not like you. Look at me. I have money. And that just means that just means you're new money. You may be rich. You might not be. Because just because you buy those brands don't mean you got money. It doesn't mean that. Some people go broke buying the things that make them look the part, right? Or makes them think that, when you wear a bunch of brands, it's just like real wealth is quiet. It's quiet. It's not braggadocious. It's not ostentatious. It's just not. It's quiet. They may wear like a little bracelet and some, they may wear something. They're wearing grandma's bag. It's very quiet, but they got money. So I was like looking at the shoes. I'm looking at the Margot's and like, you can afford those, but do you really need them? And I went and got the shoes that I got, the ballet flats, and they kind of give Margot vibes, kind of. I wasn't trying to. It's just the shoe I picked was like, oh, okay, those are cute, without the whole name brand attached to them. I just didn't want to do the brand. I just didn't want to. I wanted to just be quiet. Just be quiet. Just be quiet. I'm just quiet. I keep saying, like, I don't. My bag is a brand. My sunglasses are a brand. Shoes? No, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. So I was like, no. But I did invest in some really, really nice leather ballet flats. I'm so happy with them. They were half the price of the Margot's, and I'm like, okay. I don't know. I was happy. I'm happy with my purchase so far. I can't wait to get them. I'm super excited to see them. I can't wait because I can put those with a pair of cute leggings, some nice trousers, a blouse. I can just, when I was searching for some, because I do my research, I kept coming into Italian leather. They were like ruby red ones. I'm like, no thanks. No thanks. But anyway, so I think that wasn't my big purchase. My big purchase, here's something so funny. I bought myself a new pair of AirPods, the same ones I have now, but I've had my AirPods for 7 years. I don't find that cheap. It's smart. They were still working, and they still kind of work. They just don't work together. Because as soon as I put them both in, it's like static. So like, I have to buy new ones. But I love them so much. Ripped to my AirPods from 2019 to 2025. Like I had to go and invest in new ones. Like, because my stuff literally lives on faith. I live on faith. I believe that God's just going to carry my stuff through, and it ain't never going to break. So after 7 years, I was like, you did good, girl. You got your money's worth. Okay, you can go ahead and buy some more. I'm excited for a new pair because I want to do my meditation, but my kids are so loud. You know, I'm in this house. My kids are so loud. So I had to put both headphones in just to get some peace. So that's why. And I could have did the plug. I could have bought the plugins, but my plugins would take up the port, the charging port. Y'all know how it is if you do Apple. Ugh. So that's what that was my biggest purchase. I'm trying to be smart about my money. I'm trying to hold on to some of it. I'm trying to buy investment pieces. I want to be that girl. You know, the girl that you see that's effortlessly put together, not too ostentatious. She's just beautiful. She's just glowing. Yeah, I want to be her. I don't have too many clothes. I don't have a bunch of brands laying around. I would never buy Fendi shoes. I would never buy red bottoms. I'm just not going to do it. It just doesn't suit me. It's not something that I really need. It's just not me, right? I don't have a problem with anybody who wants to do it. It's not me. You know, I could take that money and put into an investment. That's all I'm saying. I don't really need to, no, it's not for me. It's not for me, but I will splurge on things that I really want. I will. But I just, yeah. So I've been looking for a nice crossbody bag because mine right now it's leather, so it's kind of heavy. I find that bag is very heavy. And even when I put the little strap on to, you know, sometimes I'll be at the store or something like that, and I'll be holding my bag. I cup it in my arm like this, and I usually walk like this, right? But then I'm looking at something, and I need my hands, so I strap the bag onto my side, and I'm like looking through the stuff. It's heavy. It's heavy on my shoulders. It's heavy on it's just heavy. So I was looking for like a nice lightweight crossbody bag. I'm sad because what I came across. Gabby, what was the brand I was looking at?
Bottega.
Bottega. Why did I ever think? I looked at, no, because I was just searching. And the girl was like, this bag is so cute. And her bag was cute, okay? It was cute. Why would I go look up the bag? It's $4,000. I told you, and I said, Gabby, get off that stupid site. Get off of there right now. Like, that's so stupid. Take that money and put it to your investments. Don't do that. That's ridiculous. Because they probably didn't spend about $100 to make that bag. And you're going to buy it for what? You're just getting sold on the freaking brand name. And I'm just like, I cannot. So I've been looking, but I haven't found anything. I may go to Pauline. I don't know. I looked at Brandon Blackwood. Don't like his style. I'm sorry. It's just not for me. A little out there. It's giving very Kardashian. And I was just like, no, I don't. No, that ain't me. That's just not me. So I'm looking. I'm searching. I don't know what to get, though. But I do need another bag. I feel like that bag is very winter. It's like giving very winter. Like you can wear this in the winter time, carry all your stuff, slide your laptop in there. That's what the bag is giving. It's a good bag. I'm not gonna lie, it's very big on the inside. It's just spacious, beautiful. But I just need something small. So like when I want to go to get coffee, like the other day I was going to get coffee. So it's like a coffee with friends bag. You know, it's like you gotta go get coffee. You grab your little bag. You put your little belly flats on. You trot down to the, you know, to the cafe where we were going. We was just going right down the street to the cafe and have a nice little cup of coffee. You don't need this giant bag. I just need like a little crossbody bag. Something, you know, whatever. But anyway, by the way, coffee was delicious. It was so good. I love that cafe. They were a little pricey, but oh goodness, they know their worth because they're so good. Oh, And I wish I had like the funds to do it every single day, because I would. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They know their work. Their coffee is top tier, like top tier, and the cafe itself is so elegant and so beautiful. Ugh, they know what they're doing. So that was me being a chatterbox. Just what's on my mind, trying to, I don't know, just being, right, just being. So I was told, we're getting into the spiritual talk now, so if you want to scurry, you can scurry. But I was told by the spirits that we may have a problem. They didn't use them words. I used those words. Okay, they didn't say, they don't know about no dang problems. Whatever's going on, they're just like, we'll handle it, right? Not a big deal. Don't even busy yourself with it. Don't even worry about it, right? So they were saying that what, how do you want me to put this, Spirit? The what's It's hard to explain because I know things that I shouldn't know. You know what I mean? But it's because, like I told you before, I'm integrated with the earth. So if there is things happening on the earth that I should be aware of, I'll know about it without having to do anything. You know, some people have to do certain things to get information from the spirit world or the earth realm or wherever, right? The earth, because the earth has its own spiritual pulse. Excuse me, I'm gonna burp. The earth carries its own spiritual pulse, is what I'm gonna call it. So it has its realm of its own. Although it's here, right? And there's a veil between. It's literally just right there. I don't have a veil. I see everything. Most people can't see things on the earth. I don't have a veil. So when I know it's I know things that are, especially, I don't know that you're sitting on your couch eating popcorn, and that's not stuff I know. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you plan on having for breakfast. I don't really know. I don't care. That's nothing to do with me. Anything that has to do with me though, I know about it. Pretty much I know about it. Unless Jehovah says you don't need to worry yourself about that. He'll keep things away from me. He does. That's just what he does. But if it's something that I need to know, like this situation, I guess I need to know it. Uh, we may have a problem with some mean girl. What do you call it? Mean girl club activities. Ah, you know, a little crazy has got her little girl crew and her little crew, and then she's still actively trying to recruit flying monkeys to come against me, to stop me. So the thing is, if we start having negative comments or videos or something about me, just ignore it. I will not, for 100%, go back and forth with no one in those comments. It's not a thing. Not doing that. I will block, delete if I need to. I'm good for that. I will turn off the comments. I'm good for that. If I need to. You're not going to disrupt my peace because you want to be foolish. It is not, oh, Spirit. It is not my fault that my children's father wish he never touched you with a 10-foot pole. It is not my fault that my children's father wants to come home. This isn't home. I am home. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that you couldn't get him to do for you what he did for me. It's not my fault you was studying my YouTube videos and wishing he would cater to you the way he catered to me. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm not even your obstacle. I'm not. Because I don't want nobody but Brandon. That's my man's. That's my man's. That's who I want. I want to be with him, right? And obviously, she's going to try to go after Brandon. Biggest arrow. When I heard that, I was just like, The biggest eye roll I've ever rolled. My eyes roll back to my head, flop out my head. It was just like, ugh. Of course. Why wouldn't she? Because this is not about, it's obsession with me itself, myself, right? Myself. It's not my fault you're addicted to my light. It's really not. You're addicted to my light like a moth to a flame. Really, it's just my light consuming your darkness, is really what it is. I don't want your, you, girl, it's not, what? My thing was, you got him. You got him. Hold on to him. What you want me to do? Why you after me? What do I have to do anything? My business is no. I'm not in your business. You got me to marry you and everything. I'm not in your business. But see, marry you wasn't for your love. It wasn't for love. It was strategic. It was all strategic. But you thought you had something special. Oh, I got your man now. It's not my fault he don't want to be there. Why are you mad at me for? What'd I do? I didn't say nothing. I didn't do anything. I'm not over here begging for the man back. No. I'm just letting you be. I'm letting you have what you want. Because I have what I want. And regardless of how this turned out, I would do it again. I would do it all over again. I've said this. We're not fighting for this man. My hand's off. Because I want big. That's it. I want big. I don't know what else to say. He's my priority. Big is my priority. There's something beautiful about leaving the past in the past. Because it's liberating. It's looking forward to your future. Right? It's looking forward to your future. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking towards the future. It's not my fault. But everything that happened to you is my fault. Why? Because I didn't fall and crumble and cry and stumble and sit down and take directions and don't pursue. I didn't pursue it. I didn't pursue what you wanted me to pursue. What I don't know what you wanted me to do. I did what I'm supposed to do. I'm not gonna sit and be cowered down to what it was. Why? This is my path. You have no say in my path. As much as you want to say, oh, she's a fake. She's not really spiritual. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's false and blah, blah. The thing is the truth will always come out. The truth is always going to emerge. It always is. No matter how much you try to bury it in gossip and defaming and hiring or recruiting flying monkeys, no matter what you say, the defamatory remarks you make against me, the truth is still going to come out. It's going to come out. It has to. So this week I was really deep in thought. I was deep in thought about false spiritual people, false light. I was deep in thought about it. And I was thinking that people will fall for the false light, the false God people, the false spiritual people, the false Christians. They will fall for them because of appearance. Sorry. They will fall for them because of the way they look and the sweet words they speak. And they sound like they know what they're talking about. We call that the false light. People will fall for that because they're wearing the designer clothes. and they have the nice house and they project success. But then and you get caught up and you find out, oh no, the person I was following was not of the light. They were of something else. They were not of the light. Because the light is going to illuminate. They give off the air of false success. And then you get bamboozled and swindled, and you're like, wait. That shouldn't have happened. I believed in you. You believed in that person because they look the part. That'll learn you. That'll learn you. Because if there's one thing you know about Jehovah is that he does not do flashy. Our God is not flashy. He's very subtle. He goes after the people that you wouldn't even think twice to look at. Think about it. Jesus was a king, but people saw him as just some poor boy. Jesus was a king. He could do things that most people couldn't do, right? The miracles that he created on this earth was insane. Incredible, incredible, incredible. But he was the poor boy. But for some reason, the spiritual and religious communities, we stop looking at those people we deem unworthy, not successful. We have to see the people, we believe the people with the mega churches and the telepriest, or I don't know what they call them, the ones that's on TV. And we believe those people because they have success. Well, what did Jesus have? He was a king. Jehovah's never going to use anyone who's super flashy, who has a large following. They're useless to him. They are useless to him. He's not interested. So if you're following somebody that you believe is the way, I laugh because, okay. The way, okay, all right. Because the way is the one that is not flashy. The way is the one that's sitting there in their bed next to their child, speaking with barely any followers, that I am the way. Sorry, I had to say it. Spirit was pushing that. He was pushing that. I am the way. I am the light. No one gets to the Father but through me. Sorry. I wasn't going to say anything. Spirit was pushing that one. Like, you gotta say it. No one's getting through him. The way is not flashy. The way was sitting on your park bench. Just like Jesus was at one point. The way was out there doing the hard work while everybody was going to the left. The way was going the other way. I'm going that way. Going out there doing the hard work that Jehovah requires to be the way. He required that. Who is this? Gabby, make sure she doesn't come in with no drawers on. Does she have pants on?
No. You cannot jump in the bed.
Where's your baby shark costume? Do you know where it is?
I don't know.
Go Yaya. Ask Yaya.
Close the door.
Sorry, she has no pants. She never wears pants. So I'm sorry.
She refuses.
I was scared. She refuses to wear pants. I was scared for a second. Like, please don't put my baby on. I will smack this whole camera down. I will beat this. Everything goes flying. I'm not playing. You're not seeing my baby business. Knock this whole thing down. My baby. No. Okay. So, yeah. The way is not, it was never flashy. It was never going to be flashy. It's never going to be flashy. It's not going to be. It's not meant to be. The person you're looking for is humble. It's the problem. You start seeing these people and they think they're above you. Yeah, they're above you. No. Because Jehovah's leader is going to guide people to be successful. just guide them on their path. I'm not here to push you. I won't do that. That's not my job. I'm not pushing nobody. I'm tired. I don't have nobody. I don't have time for that. You're not interested. Fine. Right? You don't want God. Fine. Don't care. Go with Satan then. Because, like I told you, there's no middle ground. You're either with Satan or you're with Jehovah. There's no middle ground. It's not a thing. Right? So I'm not here to push nobody. That's not my thing. Not my style. Not interested. Go about your life. Live your life. I'm not going to stop you. Don't let me stop you. But if you're interested, I'm here to guide. I can't. I'm here to guide. That's it. And I'm here on the earth to act out the things that Jehovah wants me to act out. So when I say we may have a problem, I don't believe that's a problem. Of course they're gonna, the minute Jehovah puts me in the spotlight, of course they're gonna come with their defamatory remarks and the gossip and the lies and the slander. They've already started that. They've already started that. So I'm not surprised. But here's what Spirit told me. People who are out there in the spotlight have haters. It's just something that happens. That's just something that happens, right? So, whatever, right? I'm not even worried about it, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Satan has his way to do things, and he can make people do what he wants them to do. And they have a really cute, not Satan, but Jehovah has a really cute way of making you believe you came up with that idea. Satan could do the same. Satan has the same. I'm going to get her. I'm desperate to get her. You ever try to figure out why this woman is so attracted to me? Why is she so desperate to take me down? Because I'm not fighting against her. I'm fighting against the demons that's attached to her. Now, would I prefer to be left alone? Yes. Is that going to happen? No. No. Because the demons that are attached to her want me gone. Sometimes I laugh and think, my goodness, Lord, obviously he knew this was going to happen. When we both came on this earth, he knew that we were going to be like this at each other. He knew that from day one. That's why we're in each other's lives. From day one. He knew that she was going to turn to Satan and start her black magic and have this illusion, but it's an illusion nonetheless, that she's successful and powerful, or whatever she wants to. Yeah, that's what she believes. She wants everybody to believe she's successful and powerful. And then there's me, the pauper, sitting there, the one with the real power. But I said this to Daniel once. I said, when you have all this power, what do you do? What do you do? When Jehovah just hands you all these gifts that you can do, things you can do, things that would make y'all eyes bulge out of your head and your mouth drop open, things like that. What do you do? I said that to him once. I said it to my daughter too. I said, what do you think you do? I didn't let them answer. I said, nothing. I finished for them, nothing. All I would like to do is go to the edge of the earth and sit alone. To try to come to terms what all this means. You know, I've never had the chance to just sit and think about what all of this means for me. Because I'm here for Jehovah. So I never had a chance to sit down. When you have all this thrown on you, you're kind of in shock, but you try to take it in stride. You have to take it in stride. There's no other way. So I realized that I have a heavy weight on my shoulder. But I'm not worried about it because I have a great team to help me with that. I have an amazing team to help me with that. And they're not just spiritual. I have beings on this earth that help me out. Physical, human beings that are aware of what's going on. So when you hold this, for me, I'm a humble person. I don't get up and be like, I'm better than you, because just as it was given, it can be taken away. That's why. Also, that's just not in my character. That's not in my nature to look down on somebody else. Hmm? And I think it was strategic that he put me in the place that I'm in. I grew up poor, living in the projects. So it was strategic because once you come up out of that, I can have anything I want. Anything. Within reason. You know, he's a boss. So once you come out of that and you can, literally I can get any designer bag I want. I can, anything I want. Anything I want. I can have anything. Anything. When I say anything, I actually mean anything. All I have to do is ask. But it was strategic that I was poor, grew up poor, because it made me humble. It made me an actual person. Now I think about if now that I can have anything, how others feel. Where should I be putting my money? How can I help? How can I help? How can my money benefit others? Huh? And if I can have anything, what should I be asking for? How do I help my man, my fellow man? How? I think about that often. How do I help my fellow man? That's what, those are the things I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about, oh, I'm better than you. I'm laying on this yacht. I'm successful and powerful. And that's what she would do with it. That's what she would do with it. But that's what she wants. She wants my spot so that she can, I'm better than you. That's what she wants. Stop. That's not why we're here. We're here to help the earth. Well, I am. I don't know what you're doing, but I am. I'm here to help the earth and move the earth forward. I'm not here to bask in the riches and live this privileged life and just do nothing with myself. That just seems useless to me. At that point, you're just a waste of space. You're not here to do anything. You're not here to help the earth progress forward. You're here just as a waste of space. You just look stupid. To me, anyway. That just looks dumb. You have the ability to help others and you don't. That's bizarre. That's weird to me. I have the ability to help others, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting because he told me to. I'm waiting because I have to grow. I'm waiting because everything needs to come together at a certain time. God's timing is God's timing. I'm waiting because he told me to. I'll move when he says move. I'll be in the spotlight when he says you be in the spotlight. Not me forcing it. Look at boasting and being like a peacock and flexing my feathers and look at my colorful feathers. That's not me. I don't even want it. I want to lay in my bed and meditate or listen to a 2-hour audiobook. That's what I want to do. I want to learn things about the earth. I want to gather all the knowledge that I can. I'm a knowledge fiend. I'm not catty. I'm not gossiping. I'm not trying to figure out how to steal someone's man or steal someone else's life or try to take what they have. That's not my style. That's not who I am as a person. I'm too focused on me to be worried about others. I've said this before, though. So we may have a little problem, but to me, it's not really a problem. It's not really a problem. I'm not worried about it. I put my nail bag here and didn't even touch it, but because I have to do stuff. I have to go because I have to do some spiritual stuff, but I'm not, I was going to say I'm not a threat. In her mind, I'm a threat. I'm a threat. Me just living my life and being who I am, that's her threat. Let's be real about this. Just me existing is a threat to her success. And the only reason it's like that is because Satan's playing her. She's in Satan's playground. She's Satan's puppet, like I said. That's the only reason it's like this. Because why would you care to recruit people to come against me? Why would that be necessary? Does that not make you look desperate? Does that not make you look insecure? Does that I don't know. I should feel rage because she's trying. She took my baby's father. I should feel rage. But all I really feel is sadness for her. It's all sad. All of it is just sad to me. The whole thing is like really sad. And I'm gonna say something and I don't mean to sound this is gonna sound bad. But I'm not trying to. It just sounds pathetic, man. Let's be clear, it's actually pathetic. And it's so beneath what she could be as a person. So much determination, right? But she needs to come for me? Me? Why? When I'm just minding my own business. If you're really successful, if you're really that girl, then why? Why do you need to come for me? Go off, be that girl, be successful. Focus on you. But that's never going to happen. She's literally possessed. This is what happens when you allow the demons to come in. That chaos that you're witnessing, that absolute determination to take me down, get her spot, get what she has, instead of her focusing on her own path. Instead of her, because for you, look, I was 2 weeks ago, I did a video called Stay in Your Place. Everyone stay in their place. 2 days ago, so my video was up 2 weeks ago. 2 days ago, a tarot card reader person who I actually come to like. I don't really like a lot of tarot card people, but this person, what was his name? Chiron Intuitions, right? He posted a video about the same exact thing I was talking about in that video. This is not new to me. The tarot card readers do that. They can pull from the earth. So he was basically saying the same thing. What he said was, this person that's like in your energy, that's in your path, is trying to take your path, but it's a glass there. There's a glass there. So they're window shopping, but they can't touch none of it. This is her. She wants my spot. That's what the title was like. She wants your spot. The glass is there. So you're just window shopping something you're never gonna have. So he was saying, this person needs to stay in their lane. I said the same thing 2 weeks ago. I literally said the same thing 2 weeks ago. I don't know this man. I don't know this tarot reader. I don't watch tarot. It just came up and I was like, why does that seem like? No, he was literally talking about my story. And I'm just like, it's so bizarre. Because he was saying, stay in your lane. Yes. Stay in your place. Stay in your lane. I said that several times in my video 2 weeks ago. So instead of her focusing on her lane and what she can get and how she can focus on her, she's over here window shopping my lane. She's window shopping what I have. Why? How does that help you? It doesn't. I'm here to tell you, it does not help you. The only thing you're doing is collecting karma, and the only thing you're doing is failing. And I know that karma is touching you right now, and you're still defiant. But what is the saying? A hard head makes for a soft bottom. Because that's the only thing that's going to happen. None of this is going to help you at all. It's never going to work. It hasn't worked in, what, 2 years? We're going on 2 years now. Maybe even longer. Focus on yourself. I'm not getting through to her. But I want everyone else to know that if you are focused on somebody else, you've already lost. This is not your lane. Focus on your lane. Focus on where you're supposed to be. What can you get for you? Sorry, taking from others is only going to cause you pain in the end. And I know karma's hitting her like, it's just, and she's still defiant. Doesn't get it. Doesn't see it. Doesn't see that every time I do this, something else happens. Doesn't see it. Doesn't want to see it. Don't want to believe it. Karma's hitting her left and right. And she's still defiant to the end. Well, a hard head makes for a soft bottom. I'm not fighting. Let me be very, very clear. I'm not fighting with this female. I don't do that. I'm just addressing it because I'm hearing it. So I'm hearing it, I'm addressing it. Not fighting with her. I don't have to go out into nature and try to conjure spirits and use my words that's failing against someone else. Because she's failing at this. It's not working. None of it's working. She's failing at this. Out there in nature trying to use words to come. It's actually kind of sad. But I don't want to be here that long. I just want and if I'm so fake, and if how do I know what's going on behind your closed doors? I don't have any allies where you are. Nobody tells me anything. No one. I have spirits. The earth speaks. It hears everything, and it has to report to its queen. It has to report to me. So every time you do something, I'm just like, do you want me to address it? Let's address the big thing. Let's address big, right? Because Spirit wants me to address it. You can't take anything from me. Not even, no man. Because if he goes, he was never meant to be for me anyway. He's not mine in the first place. Right? This is how I look at things. Okay. Daniel went. Okay. Well, there he goes. What do I have to do next? That's how I see it. If Big goes, don't think he will. I'm almost guaranteeing it. It's no. Because it just looks, I mean, I'm going to say it, Spirit. It just looks beneath him, man. It just looks beneath him. I don't know how to say, that just looks dirty. It looks beneath him. I'm so sorry. It just looks so not, it's kind of like, I want to make an example here, and I don't mean to be rude, but I'm going to say it. Because it was public anyway, so let me just say. It's kind of like when Kim Kardashian was trying to say she was dating Tom Brady. And it was so embarrassing. Are you not embarrassed? I was embarrassed for her because his friends came out was like, he's not dating that. He wouldn't, he's not, let me just make it very clear, he's not dating that. And I was just like, that's so embarrassing. I would have been so embarrassed. That's what it's like. Why? Why would he be with Dusty? Would he be with a queen? That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. You put yourself in that position. I didn't do it for you. You decided that you was a Dusty. You decided that you was a Dusty. Is that what they call him? I didn't decide that you should just be in the background as long as you can get money from a man, you open your legs. I didn't decide that for you. That's nasty. Who does that? That's Dusty behavior. That's so beneath any real man. That's so beneath any real man. No real man's gonna want that. No. No. That's so, If he has any morals or any class at all, that's not going to fly with a real man. It's just not. That's not how this works. I mean, having you in the background, kind of, I'm going to get real with you, having you in the background, kind of like Daniel did, is what you're going to get. You're not going to get the, this is my wife spot. You're not going to get that. That's just not what's going to happen. To say it, you were an embarrassment while he put me on a pedestal. Daniel put me on a pedestal. You were the embarrassment. You stayed in the background, and when you opened your legs, he was there. That was it. But in public, I was on his arm. That's where I'd rather be. I don't want to be the shameful embarrassment. I don't want to be that. I never would want to be that. I would never be that ever. Like you could never get me in that position. I would never take that position. Never. And not knowing, and you know it. You know what you're there for. You know that you're there just to provide. And you open your legs and he hands you a couple of dollars. You know that's your place. Knowing that I was sitting there and he pampering me and buying me things and taking me on trips. You knew this? You knew that he was loving me and wanting to just be with you. Knew this. It was so weird. He didn't want to lose me to gain you. You knew this? Because this girl was literally willing to swap spots. She wanted to be the one. She wanted to be me in my place. And she couldn't secure that because he wasn't willing to let me go. He wasn't willing. He was not. The only time Daniel let me go is when he thought I was going to strategic play where he can get me because he'd be like, oh, I don't want to be with you. He did that a lot just to get me back into line. Like, okay, I'll do what you want me to do. I'm not going to do that. He did that a lot. That was just something he did. I didn't recognize it then, but yeah, he did a lot. He wanted to keep me in line. He wanted to keep me next to him. If I try to deviate from his plan, he was like, get back here. I'm going to reel you back in. And I was the ding who was like, I love him. I'm going to support him. Once I woke up and was like, wait a minute. Okay, well, that's done with. We got real. I didn't want to get this real. I really did. My spirits, they be egging things on. It's not my fault you took that spot. You decided that you was going to hide in the background while he paraded me around like his wife. Once I figured it out, I was gone. Okay? Once I figured out, I was like, oh no, we're done. That's over with. We're not, because I didn't know it. I didn't know. No one ever told me. He wasn't going to tell me, and she dang sure wasn't going to tell me, so he wasn't never going to say nothing. Once I figured out, I was like, you guys, if you just have each other, why am I here? Why, excuse me, somebody tell me why I'm here. You want to be together? You can be together. It's not a big deal. There's like a bunch of other guys out there. I mean, come on now. I don't know. It was just a weird stuff. Whole triangle thing was very strange to me because I could never be the woman who would just sit there and sleep with a man and get money for it. That's just not. That's foreign to me. I know she grew up that way. She forgets I've been in her life since she was in the 6th grade. So I knew she grew up that way, but I didn't know she was that jealous of me that she would do that. I knew she would sleep with anybody, though. I really did. I knew that. That's why I tried to distance myself from her because I wasn't interested in that life. That wasn't my thing. That she would just sleep with anything. That just wasn't my. This wasn't my thing. And I think that if she's angry about me saying this, then that's because you know something's wrong with it, right? Because if you're proud of it, then there's no need to be angry with me. I'm just speaking the truth. I'm telling you the truth, right? Because there's no need to be angry with it. There's no need to be angry with me because I'm speaking the truth. That's one thing I always say about people. The truth, the one thing you can't hurt me with is the truth. So you can try to say, oh, blah, blah, about her. I'm not going to be hurt by the truth. Also, your lies can't hurt me either. No, not going to help. But anyway, I'm just jammering on. There's a lot I'm confused about right now. I'm just like, girl, please, sit down. This is not looking good on you, honey. It just don't look good. Just when we're stretching, like, I love the nonchalance of kids. It's just like, this drama, don't really care. Gubby. What do we eat for dinner anyway? I haven't eaten today. I had lunch and that was it. What time is it? She don't want to move.
It's so hard. I just went to sleep.
You went to sleep?
Yeah, it's 55.
Wait, me chatting like a chatterbox?
Yeah.
She don't care about none of this drama. None of this drama. So she don't care. So anyway, I'm sorry. That's just me. I'm just gonna talk whatever's in my head. I'm sweating. My armpits are sweating. I'm like sweating. I'm sweating. Anyway, I'm gonna hang up because I'm a chatterbox, y'all. When I start thinking, it just bleh, right? It just comes out. So I apologize. I apologize, but this is the way God made me. Okay, He made me this way. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I, I want my future. My future is very. We all know that my future is very bright. I'm not so naive that I don't know that y'all looked at my Akashic records. I'm not so naive that I know that y'all get tarot card readings on me. Of course you do. Of course you do. Trying to do the scribes and trying to do the whatever. Do all your things. It's weird. It's weird, but okay. I've accepted that you're just bizarre and weird and oddly pathetic because I would not waste my time on anybody. I would not give anybody else all this time. It has to be on me. I have to focus on me. So all of this energy that you're putting out towards me, I will be giving back to myself. It's got to be on me. So I'm not trying to step in between what you and Daniel have. Because what I know about that situation, you don't really have much. You don't really have much. I mean, I'm trying to focus on big. I'm trying to focus on me. I'm trying to focus on what's coming up for me. All of my successes that's coming up, I'm focused on that. And whatever else comes along, if I have time for it, I'll make time for it. If I don't, I don't. Whatever. All right, that's it. I'm hanging up. I'll see you. Gubby?
Yeah.
We're hanging up. We're hanging up. I'll see you next one. Bye.